gotta move Biscuit-Boo. Hang tight. He actually, for the first time ever, beat me. Look at this guy, beat me to the chair. Oh. Okay. All right. So, guys, we have a message. I was out for my walk this morning, healing from many toxic emotions. And I was angry. I was very angry. And then I realized that I was angry because I was in fear. In fear of what I see happening out there in the world. And what that means for my son. What that means for the children and the children's children's children and all of the children out there. What that means for my fellow people, and what that means for the direction that the planet is going in. And I was thinking about my 5 of Wands charge, and I was really thinking about our last message, our full moon in Pisces, and the fact that we're removing from the 5 of Wands 3 wands, and we have 2 wands left. And I was thinking to myself from our last message, well, what are we doing with those 3 wands and how are we removing them? Then something within my being said, for your reading, let's get it together and grab the Scorpio Sea Tarot. And I was like, you know what? No offense to this tarot, but I said, like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't always have the best imagery on it for, you know, where I feel like we're going. And I mean, especially for the autumn equinox. But that's not how this thing works. See, that was a logical thought process. This is about intuition. So I listened, because I always listen to my intuition. My intuition, my calling is so big within me. It's like, I can't. It's like, my calling is like the red button. The red button I always know I'm going to press. It's actually a funny joke within my own being, within my own life. So I open it up, okay? What's this, guys? This card was sitting on top like this. And there is the 3 of Wands. Well, this is what we're doing. We removed 3 of the wands, and we're left with 2 wands. The 2 wands we're going to manifest, but we're going to work with the 3. We actually did separate the wands. Well, look at that. And remember, we can separate, and I really feel like maybe we're actually getting scared of separation, because I really feel like that word has been used in very negative terminology. And now I feel like we're healing from separation. This is the message, that we're going to heal from separation and what that means. And we're going to honor that we do separate things in order to work with them, to analyze them, to understand them. So we needed to remove 3 wands out of the 5 wands in order to understand this, in order to manifest, in order to do the work that we need to do with the Father and Fire. And that makes complete sense, because we're going to honor the masculine. The masculine goes from point A to point B. The masculine creates in the cube, the box, the hexahedron. The masculine's more methodical, analytical, the left brain. So we need to be able to use the masculine traits in order to restore balance here, because we're working with the masculine. It's not always feminine. It's the balance within. And it's like we've repaired the cogs, you know, the gears. So we understand how to shift and how to shift with them. And many of our pasts have been replacing the cogs, repairing the cogs, replacing the gears, repairing the gears, so that we're able to shift through shape-shifting and our manifestations. We're shape-shifting with our energy in order to manifest. And this was a positive sign. This is a very positive sign. And then the rest of this message came, of course, as it always does. The rest of channeled messages. And the answer to everything that I was questioning while I was in meditation, actively meditating this morning, walking, feeling this fear for the collective and where our world is going, it is made clear. Guys, we're pulling out our charge. We're being called to pull out our charge from the matrix, the artificial matrix, and to go back home to the earth, to go back to within, to go back to what we've been creating. Let's go back to what we've been creating during these times and to understand what was the message of the full moon in Pisces. That this is an opportunity for fantasy to become real. And we need to remember that right now. We need to remember that this is an opportunity for fantasy to become real. And we're being given the green light on that. And that's very big. This is a very big thing. We need to remember that this is not of the past. We need to heal with the past through the present moment. And we need to start believing in ourselves and our miracles and trusting what we've been cultivating. Trusting the harvest. Because guys, we're about to harvest. We're in harvest season. It's the autumn equinox. And on the other side of the world, that means it will be spring. So there's a connection to spring. Now, we're going to read the Three of Wands. And then you guys are going to come on over here and we're going to share the rest of this message. Because the Three of Wands is right here. We are going to be actively manifesting what we're working on. Remember, we create it within first, and then we manifest it without. Here's the creation of it within, and here's where we manifest it without. Oh, I love the book, guys. The book is one of my favorite parts of this. The Three of Wands. Visionary, investment, adventure. The Three of Wands is asking you to prepare, not in the wait, okay now fashion. The Two of Wands inspires, showing you your idea becoming a real thing. With all the weight of that reality on your shoulders, this is investing in optimistic hope that your idea is going to become a thing, and that thing will succeed. What do you need to do? Who do you need to talk to? What resources do you need to have with you? When you play a questioning video game, I don't play video games. When you play a questing video game, except for this one, guys. When you play a questing video game, you're often given the opportunity to talk to villagers and collect small things that will help you on your journey. This card is saying that this is the time to pull those conversations that guided you and the items that have been building up in your back pocket together to make a comprehensive travel pack. These are your tools that you will need to succeed. And these are the people who will point you in the right direction. And we're healing from disappointment, ending, and we're releasing, guys. And this is about healing with the habit of sticking it out. Like, if you habitually give up and you don't see things through, this is about seeing it through. We're going to see this through till the end. Now, let's take a look at the rest of the cards in the sequence to expand the message. Okay, guys, we understand what this is about, okay? We're healing from the struggle. This has to do with hostility, the battle, our Five of Wands charge. But in order to do that, we have to heal with Aries and Mars. We're in destruction here, okay, guys? We're in destruction, so we need to flip the script. Oh, look at that. Look at that confirmation from the universe. We flip the script. Our Five of Wands charge is put to an end, and we're left with purpose. We're healing from idleness, the Three of Wands. And our purpose is connected to our Ten of Cups. And remembering that that's the homes we're creating, New Earth. Understanding that we're working here with Mars in Pisces. And this full moon was just in Pisces. We've been working with the masculine, Mars. We're no longer going to be in deprivation, guys, anymore. This is about our prosperity. This is about going home. All right, so guys, now this is it. We picked up the Five of Wands charge, but this is it, okay? We're not going to battle ourselves anymore. We can't be battling ourselves, okay? Because this is where we're at right now, or this is where we've been at, all right? We've been here, battling self. We're no longer going to be in destruction. We're going to end destruction with self, okay? We're going to end destruction with self. And we're going to begin Genesis. But we need to understand why we're ending destruction with self. So this is connected to the next part of our message. Nothing good will come of this situation. And this is connected to the void, of course, moon. This is what's happening. We're being pulled away from situations that are not for our greater good. We're unplugging, okay? We're unplugging from the artificial matrix. We're taking our charge out, okay? Because remember, if we keep our charge within this situation, it's not for our greater good, and we're going to grow what is not for our greatest good. Nothing good will come of this situation. So what is happening is the light is calling to us. The light is pulling us away. So if you've been, pulled off the path you were on, off the course you were on, there's a reason for that. Because we're being pulled to where we need to go. And I say pulled, guys, by our intuition, by our calling. It's calling us, okay? We're being directed off path, or off the path we were currently on. We're being called somewhere else. There's a reason for that, because nothing good is going to come of this situation. So we're being drawn towards a truth, and it's a masculine truth, okay? A truth with the masculine, the King of Swords. And this truth is activating us. It's portal energy, okay, guys? 11-11, okay? 11-11. We're creating peace in the 3D and the 5D and beyond, okay? But we're pulling that peace from the 5D and beyond into the 3D. And it's activating love. Connected to love. Connected to moving forth with love. And the cups, the mother. Look, the mother is helping the masculine to elevate with truths of love. So here's an elevation from the sea. It's time, guys. It's time. But it's time because we've done the work from the heavens to the earth through us. And the work was connected to our Three of Swords situations, our pain. That's what the masculine has been facing, remembering that the feminine went first and now the masculine is going second. Because this is the patterning needed in order to restore our connection through creation, okay? And we're honoring that. So we're dealing with our Five of Cups situations as well, okay? I want you to see. There's a broken cup here, 2 cups laying over on the ground, and 2 full cups. Here's the connection to our Two of Cups and all the work that we've been doing together to create equality and equity through hierarchy. But we have a broken cup. And this cup, they're telling me, is connected to this cup. This cup had to shatter for this cup to be understood. This cup is part of the levitation. This is a new cup created from the old. And 2 plus this 1 cup is the 3 of Cups. This cup was not for our greater good. It's connected to the situation here where the moon is calling us away from. This cup needed to be shattered, and it was connected to the devil energies, okay? The cup that we were offering self, right? And that's a trick of the devil. It's us offering self the cup through the connection to the devil energies. Understanding that we're not going to fear them. They're a part of us, okay? They're nothing to fear. We're just not going to give our energy away anymore. So whatever the masculine is activating here, and we will get clarification on this, okay, guys? Because this is what we're going to be at. We're going to be asking the cards. Whatever the masculine is working on here is connected to the King of Coins, okay? The King of the Earth. And we will be manifesting. And now we have the Earth, the daughter, the air, the sun, and we have the negative tetrahedron of earth and the positive tetrahedron of air coming together in order to create the octahedron. And this is going to allow us to create with our faith. And in doing so, when we create with our faith and our balance, and this, they're sharing with me, it's about our balance right now, okay, guys? The Queen of Swords is activated. And now we have counterpart energy. We have counterpart energy in order to work with our faith, in order to work with the divine. And this is being activated within. They're making very clear to me, this is being activated within right now with the Hermit and the time we're in. And once we leave Virgo season, we know we're going to be entering Libra. And Virgo right now is allowing us within to connect to our 10 of Cups. This is what we're manifesting right now, guys. And they've shown me it's connected to the 3 of Wands. So there it is. All right, guys. So this means something. Let's find out what.